Hello and good afternoon car buyers, I'm Neil from Bath Cars, and today's car is the Ford Cougar. This is the VX model, so I think it's pretty much the top of the range, in a very nice clean blue metallic, purpley coloured metallic I should say, and drives very well, very straight and tidy actually, not a scuff on the bumpers at the back here. On the V registration 1999, V6 2.5 litre with a timing chain, no cam belt to replace, and auto box is fine, and it's done some mileage and it's quite old, but all that reflects in the price of the car. But as you can see, all around it, it's pretty tidy. Even the front bumper's nice and straight, clean, no scuffs or anything on there. It's just come on to rain, so it's a little bit wet, but I have driven the car 30 miles, I can report it all drives well, and it's got a fresh MOT. Just one key with it, nothing in the way of service history, although there are a few little bills here and there, but it's obviously been well looked after. It didn't need much bar for a rear handbrake cable for the MOT, and I think there are a few advisories, but we'll go through that a bit later. Let's run around the tyres then. So the tyre on the back here, plenty of wear actually to go on that, fairly good, and the pads look like they've been out and about, and in fact there's new sliders in there as well, so somebody's looked after the rear brakes okay. So good tyre on the back there, good one on there as well. That's a Continental, so someone spent some money on some tyres on the Continentals. This is a Pirelli, and he's in pretty... actually no, he's not. He's probably about a mil off the wear bar, and this one here is about a bit better than half worn actually, about 60% to go. In the back, the boot, there's locking wheel nuts, and there is a parcel shelf with some speakers that have been removed from it, and there is a phono cable that runs across the back. The front brakes all work fine, and the interior is pretty tidy as well. It's a pleasure to drive actually, it's a nice drive. The rear seats are four-seater car, nice seats, leather interior, driver's seat not bad, a little bit of wear in there, pedal rubber's all good. Okay, so it's a radio cassette. Yeah, there was a few little old bills here. I think there's one. Let's have a look here. We've got a radio code for the radio machine. Cougar 2.5 V6 to 24 valve. Mileage is currently 122,764, and that was looks like a service then done at 114,000. That came to £397 there. So that's a lovely big bill there. That was oil filter, carry out interim service, replace front and rear number plates, change brake fluid, blah blah blah. £397. Didn't get a lot done for that, but there we are. So the radio code is there as well. Let's fire her up. Remote locking works. Oh lordy, what's going on here? Oh, battery's gone flat. Ouch. Okay, let's fire her up then. So key in the ignition. Car fires up well, starts on the button, lights on for low fuel level, but all the ABS lights have gone out, the airbag lights have gone out, it's just the safety belt warning light that's left on, and the car shows 122779 as it stands there. It has traction control, rear heated screen works, the rear wash wiper works. I'll show you that in the screen there, you can just see it going across. Obviously all the washers and wipers all work fine. The radio's working well, and we have the radio code for it as well.
Absolutely horrible. One of my
okay. And I've driven this car. I've done about 35 miles in it now, maybe a bit more. And it performs well. It's lively, and it's actually quite a nice ride. The drive shafts are all okay, and although it's done a fair bit of mileage and it's relatively old, it feels like she's still got a fair bit of life left in the old girl yet. Digital air conditioning. Just trying to see whether the aircon actually works, the compressor. It was demisting pretty quickly, so it may work. But let's turn the radio off. Can't seem to hear a click from the air compressor, but I should think it probably needs some gas. So we've been through the glove compartment, centre console, rear seats all looking pretty good, headlining immaculate, steering wheel really good order, fingertip control hi-fi. I take it that works actually, I haven't used that. Is that working? Actually, it's not fingertip control hi-fi, it is for the cruise control. Off and on for the cruise control. Okay, right. Electric mirrors, they work. Yeah, the electric mirrors are working. So there she is. Ford Cougar. Speak to you soon. Thank you.